hate on the Island Boys, we will make the argument that they were destined to fail from the very beginning. And the first reason is because they never had a decent skill set or product to begin with. When they first blew up 6 months ago in October 2021 for their infamous I'm an Island Boy rap, it wasn't because people were impressed by their ability to sing. In fact, it was the complete opposite. The video went viral because of how terrible the song was. The Island Boys were instantly judged as two talentless bozos who had covered themselves in tattoos, and as a result—
how can someone even sag this low? I've never seen someone sag their pants this low. It's never been needed. No one's got to see the Veropa boxes or whatever the fuck that is. Like, who sags this low? You can barely walk without your dick sticking out. And I heard they sucked each other's dicks as well. Yeah. I don't think my guy's lied to me. He's never lied to me before. Since he's been supplying me all this info. Brian's got baby dick, a lot of info. Charlie has big dick. That's an info I received last week. Charlie has big dick. Yeah. Most critical. Penguin said, yes, big dick. Yeah. And these guys definitely have things. They suck each other's dicks. My guy gives me the info, I give you. They suck each other's dicks. I'm very sure of that. My guy gave me the info, he's never lied to me, right? I'm very sure of that.
People began to follow them for their stupidity as opposed to their talent.
And I think they're entertaining, and I follow them because they're entertaining. I love to see the stupid shit that they say.
They were mocked brutally in some of the funniest TikTok parodies ever posted to the platform, whilst being used as a representation for how easy it was to get famous on the internet in 2021.
Let's be
used as a representation.
Why is ours... Why is ours this aggressively low? His ass is out. Ours such a dumbass.
Representation for how easy it was to get famous on the internet in 2021.
Let's be real. How long before the Dust Bunny twins over here get a record deal, sponsors, and tours? Oh, you don't think so? Remember this, bozo?
Now, the difference between the Island Boys and someone like 6ix9ine is that while 6ix9ine also got famous in...
How does that even look good? Multicolored cartoon teeth. That's what 6ix9ine put on his face at a certain time. I've never seen this in my life. This looks fucking dumb as fuck, brother.
In part by his over-the-top ridiculous appearance, he actually has a decent portfolio of music to fall back on. People hate on 6ix9ine, but only in the beginning. He then becomes well known, people check out his music, and then some become fans after realizing that his songs are actually pretty decent. Therefore, it's a solid growth strategy.
All the songs are trash, man.
On the contrary,
they're all fucking trash.
for the Island Boys,
Sonny, I don't know what you're talking about. Decent. What song is decent? Oh, he featured Nicki Minaj. Any song that has Nicki Minaj on it, the Queen has to be a decent song, right? I mean, the Queen's on the song. It's gotta be a decent song. But if you listen to his part of the song, it's fucking trash, right? It's only Nicki's song. This Nicki's part is the best because she's the queen. And she is basically the queen of, like, fucking rap. So, like, what? I don't know.
Boys, people hate on them, then check out their music, only to realize that similar to their TikTok content, it's not worth listening to.
People don't find these guys entertaining. They're not entertained by them. Other than, oh, hey, these guys look like this. Oh, that Island Boys video was funny. What's happened since? Nothing. At all. And they keep rinsing and repeating and they're milking it dry. Did you really think you were gonna go into this club, do this acapella Island Boys, and people were gonna mess with it?
Without some decent art form to fall back on, they're unable to convert their haters into fans over time. Therefore, they either become even more hated or completely irrelevant. The Island Boys discussed this on the Impulsive podcast with Logan Paul, stating that the haters were actually fans because they were following everything that the Island Boys were doing.
They're really fans because really, think about a hater. A hater's watching you sometimes more than a person that loves you. Yeah, and if they're hating on me, it's just because they really love me. Because I see the haters check up on me more than the love, so.
Which seemed to be a variation of the it's better to be known than to be liked argument. However, there are so many examples of where this doesn't really apply. There are countless YouTubers who have been outed as predators, for example, EDP44 and Minilad, who are
if you look at this guy, like, you don't know shit about him. If you look at him, you should know he's a predator. I'm just being I'm just saying the fact. Look at him, like just completely. Just look at him. You should have a big idea that he's a pedophile, right? He has to be a pedophile, right? He has to. He has to be. Bro, he literally has to be. Take one look at him, and you can definitely tell, bro. Come on, he loves kids. Come on, look at his face. Come on, look at this. Look at it. Of course, he preys on kids. Come on, bro.
Both very well known, yet receive almost no views as a result of people disliking them so much that the audience goes out of their way not to watch the content. Therefore, the argument is probably better expressed as you need to have an entertainment form that people remember as being impressive, whilst maintaining somewhat of a likable reputation, which the Island Boys don't really have. People don't think about them in the context of unique, edgy artists.
People love me. Even though I'm not famous and no people actually love me because they don't even know me, but people love me. Because if people knew me, they'd love me. But they don't know me. They don't give me a chance. Give me a chance and I suck that dick for free. Okay, no. That's not it. I don't suck dick. Right.
That put a lot of effort into their music. They think about them in the context of two clowns who are famous for being famous.
Do you think that that's
Is
part
that
of
a monkey?
They think about them in the context of two clowns
Is that a
who are
monkey just
famous
lying?
for being
What the fuck?
famous.
Do you think that that's part of what
The monkey just lying down, just chilling? What?
people kind of hold against you as a grudge is that like your image is crazy and you're sort of famous, but maybe the music isn't necessarily the reason why you guys are so known?
Right.
One of the Island Boys would go on to state that the other reason they had so many haters was because of jealousy.
Just hating on me or whatever. And it's just a form of jealousy, either that, because I'm not really doing nothing.
Which is just another naive argument often made by narcissistic celebrities who lack self-awareness. Why are you so confident that people want to be in your position? Do you ever consider that maybe there's another reason as to why people hate you besides jealousy? The everyone is jealous of me argument
When did he have this hair? This looks
displays
good.
a lack of critical thinking, personal honesty, and self-awareness, which was highlighted once again when Logan Paul would ask them about why they thought they blew up in the first place.
Why do you think you guys went viral in the first place with the Island Boy rap?
I worked my ass off. It's not even just the Island Boys. It's the fact that we went through so many obstacles, it was just bound to happen.
Now, it'd be a cheap shot to say that there was no hard work. I'm sure the
So he thought they liked the rap. Are they just oblivious? Are you oblivious, brother? Are you oblivious? You twat, brother. You twat. Yeah, I thought, bro. What?
Island Boys had to have
You thought people liked that shit? Nah.
put
man.
some degree
They
of
made
effort into
fun.
their career before posting that mega viral video. However, as mentioned previously, they didn't blow up because they had been in the studio relentlessly for 10 years straight. They blew up because they were being laughed at.
You have that it factor.
Yes, I'm a star. Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
We're the
they
only
come-
ones that are talented in singing.
And this is one of the strangest parts about their
In-
whole career. They've
What?
deluded
Oh, this is real. Oh, that's crazy.
themselves into thinking that they have musical talent as a result of becoming famous.
So basically, when I was locked up, I was probably one of the only people in the dorm that knew how to rap, that knew how to freestyle, but didn't care. I think me as a rapper, my music is underestimated though. Yeah, for sure. I'm a
Definitely.
good artist. I can sing, rap, whatever, versatile. I can make rock music, whatever.
Even going so far as to say this when asked about their future.
What is next for you guys?
We're rappers. We care about music way more important than a lot of things. We trying to take over as an artist, singing, rapping, because I can sing, I can rap.
And this when Logan Paul would ask them a similar question.
What's your 5-year plan?
To be always top Billboard in music.
Good God.
Maybe acting if they let me with tattoos acting or something like that.
However, their confused response of always being top of the Billboard in music was certainly lacking in confidence, probably because at the end of the day, they know that with their current image and skill set, the music they do produce could never compete with the top of the Billboard.
Their look doesn't help them.
Heat waves been picking me out. Can't suck me now or then. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late night in the middle of June. Heat waves been picking me out. Can't make you happier now. Okay, so I'm trash at singing and rapping. Alright? What you gonna do? Get off my dick. Alright? Get off. Get off. Take a breather. Take 5, buddy. Take 5. It's been a pleasure. You really write that shit good, like a good bitch. Get off my dick. I can't sing. I can't rap. Boo-hoo, I'm a streamer. I'm a streamer, right? Move on.
At all in terms of music, because people just see them as this ridiculous character, and it's just unfortunate for them for the future. Right now they're probably enjoying it.
For example, when they'd post the official version of their I'm an Island Boy song to YouTube, it's basically impossible to find a single positive comment despite the video's 13 million plus views.
Fly Soldier. I thought it was Soldier Boy.
Thank you, Island Boys, you saved my brother. He was paralyzed in a fatal car accident. Luckily, when I played this song, he rose and clicked the sound to mute. Wow, you guys definitely have a hidden talent that should stay hidden. Have this as my alarm clock every morning. Been waking up 30 minutes earlier just to turn it off. Thank you, Island Boys. In addition to this negativity toward their music online, they'd also receive a similar response during their public appearances. For example, they'd both attend the Jake Paul vs Tyrone Woodley fight, where the entire crowd would try and get them kicked out, stating that they had apparently thrown a shoe at someone, which they never did.
So the Island Boys just showed up. The whole place is booing them. The Island Boys are getting kicked out because they just threw a shoe at someone.
Additionally, in November 2021, they'd be booked to sing at Club Live in Miami, where they'd be booed by the crowd after yet another underwhelming performance, at which point the audience would discover another reason behind why their career wasn't going to last for the long term. They were completely unwilling to take advice from more knowledgeable role models
Who actually is booking them
in their field. Going back to the Impulsive podcast,
Who's
the
booking
Island Boys
that?
seemed pretty proud that they had paved their own path after Mike would ask them about which rappers they had been inspired by.
What was your inspiration? Like obviously you guys listen to rap music coming up.
I try not to listen to nobody because I feel like it betters my mindset.
Is that why you guys have such a unique sound?
Yeah. We don't listen to rappers.
Logan Paul is such a fucking bitch, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Is that why you have such a unique sound? They're trash. Just say they're trash. Like, they're guests on your podcast. I get it. You gotta keep them on the podcast because it brings views and shit like that. They're trash. You should probably say, is that why you sound like ass? Is that why you don't listen to nobody? That's why you sound like ass. Just tell them.
Nowadays, I used to listen to a lot of rappers.
Do you think you should start listening to them again?
No.
He's trying to tell them, start listening to rappers again. You're fucking trash. Which is good advice. It's good advice. Don't ask me why I did that. I had to shut you up. Because you was kind of on my dick for a second there. Get off.
Because you're gonna try to steal their flow. They already made it. I'm not trying to you know what I'm saying? You make it more being yourself. I'm not trying
Are
to
you sure?
They're trying to steal your flow? That's crazy. So rappers who already made it, making hits on hits on hits on hits on hits. Top music, bro. They trying to steal your flow. You don't even have flow. What the fuck? Is no one gonna address the fact that they don't have flow and they claim rappers trying to steal flow? You don't have flow. I'm an I-am boy, I'm just trying to make it. I'm an I-am boy, I'm keep like 111. Is there flow to steal? God damn. No one is trying to steal flow you don't have. Alright? No one.
About being yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with you guys to an extent of not being swayed by other people, but also at the same time the current winners in the culture act as guardrails and guidelines for what you do with your craft.
Mike is 100% correct here. If they were
Mike
copying another
Mike
artist,
is fucking smart, bro. Mike is fucking smart, bro. I respect
completely,
Mike.
people will call them out as copycats. However, if they decide to completely ignore the valuable lessons and current trends set by the industry's leading artists and walk their own path without any inspiration from anyone else, they're just going to end up sounding like, well, the Island Boys.
Is that how you end up in a place where you sound like you guys do, which is so drastically different? I wouldn't even call it I wouldn't call it hip hop. It's not rap, right? What is it?
They don't even really seem to understand what their own genre of music is.
I was trying to go for more melodic sound. When you keep on rapping in the same
cadence,
in the same form, you got no flow. It's the same flow.
Monotone.
Kind of monotone. We go you're very.
And going back to their inability to take advice from others, viewers that eventually walk out of the impulsive podcast after George would provide them with what seemed to be some tongue-in-cheek yet useful financial advice.
I think if God forbid it doesn't go in your guys' direction, for real, I think you guys take all of your jewelry assets and invest it in something. So you guys will never ever be broke again.
After storming out of the interview, an article would be released.
Good advice. Did they get mad at George for giving them good advice? Am I tripping? That's what happened? Oh. Is that what happened? Is that what happened? That is. They got mad at him for giving them good advice. Like, the boy's okay. Like, they're all right. How can you get mad at someone for giving you good advice? Damn. Should I not try to help? I mean, fair play, bro. I'm gonna get off your dick. I've been on that shit. Fair play.
George Janko vs. Island Boys net worth compared after podcast feud, which put the Island Boys net worth at $100,000 compared to George Janko's net worth of $600,000. With the Island Boys being so offended by George's basic...
You can't ask more money, right? There's no way you ask more money. That's the word is a Google like slime. I'm on Google's dick now. Yeah. He's on Google's dick. He's doing shit. I'm on Google's dick. Google been lying. And they been lying. $100,000. I don't believe that. The girls, their rings in the air, their earrings, the watches, they should be more than 100,000, right? The house, the car, should be more than 100,000. Like, it's got to be capped, right?
Financial advice, and the semi-accurate idea that offensive things are just self-deficiencies that you're yet to address, their emotional response to what George had to say is also a pretty good...
Who is this guy? Like, who invited Pinocchio into the battle and he just comes in and just starts fighting? Like, who are you?
Indication that the Island Boys are probably pretty unwise and insecure when it comes to their financial situation. You know they're also insecure about their future if they flip out on a simple question like that.
That's
George
facts.
didn't say anything offensive. The world is laughing at these boys, not with them. I refuse to believe there's people this insecure when it comes to money in this world.
Facts.
Lol. This was also the opinion held by a financial YouTuber named Graham Stephen.
This sort of...
Graham's a financial YouTuber? I did not know that. I swear to God, I've seen him on the shorts, but I've never listened to him. Like, never. I'm not even joking with you. I watch the shorts, but I don't listen to anyone speak. Is that weird? I just don't listen to them speak. So I didn't even know. I've never listened to anyone speak on the YouTube shorts since like March of this year. And I watch a lot of YouTube shorts, but I just don't listen to people speak. I just look at their shorts and I'm like, oh, maybe I can make shorts like that since theirs blew up. Maybe I can make shorts like that so mine can blow up. I've never watched a short in my life, but I've seen this guy a lot of times in a lot of shorts. I've never watched it. Damn. So he's a finance guy. That's crazy.
Confidence and arrogance, I do think would end up getting in the way. Financial advice is like not something to get offended about. I mean, there's nothing in there that should have been offensive.
Graham also reiterated what was said earlier about the unlikely nature of their career lasting for the long term.
A career like this could last you anywhere from a few months to a few years. We've seen so many people come up like this where they blow up big and then all of a sudden they do nothing. They can't carry that momentum. And for this right now, they're good for going viral. But I'm not sure if that could be sustained or if that could be translated into a successful career long.
Yeah, and they sucked each other's dicks.
Before going on to once again discuss how George was probably making just as much money as the Island Boys.
I don't see anything here that would say George is making less money than the Island Boys. If anything, he could be making the same, if not more.
However, when this point will be put against the Island Boys on TikTok, they seem to share a differing opinion.
I'm gonna say it respectfully in the most humble way as possible. I doubt he's making any new money like how Island Boys are. We are successful and happy in life.
Which would be followed by another TikTok, once again displaying their inability to take the advice of others and their desire to walk their path of success alone.
But if someone's talking about my financials, I don't want to hear it. You're not the one that's making me millions of dollars. I made millions of dollars myself.
You ain't making millions of dollars, apparently. Google said you ain't making shit. So I don't know this millions of dollars coming out of your mouth. I don't know where I mean, you sucked each other's dicks on OnlyFans. My guy told me that, and I believe him. So you tell me something. If you have money, millions of dollars, what are you doing on OnlyFans? Sucking your brother's dick.
Just
What
me
does that
doing it
even do?
myself alone.
I don't even think sucking dick is even a good way to sell OnlyFans. You could use that money, like hire some OnlyFans girls and manage them. You could like do that. You could be an OnlyFans manager. Like, I don't know why you sucking your brother's dick. Like, the most random thing ever to see on my Twitter. Just a brother sucking another brother. That's incest mixed with just all the wrong things in life.
Oh, you think?
Overall, the reason behind why the Island Boys are already on their way out was summarized simply and obviously in a comment made by a YouTuber called Hello Yassine.
It's short-term hustling. And we've seen this exact same quote-unquote business model, I guess you could call it, being done, but this doesn't last.